Anyway, somebody who's not even top 5, they were number 1 in the National Football League. The NFL Defensive Player of the Week. For the first time ever, plays in Detroit. It's Kerby Joseph. As you might have figured was going to happen. I know you thought he was rather mid, but somebody in the league office thought he was great.
I said he was very good. Is that mid? If I said, Neil, you're doing a very good job today, are you going to turn around and say, hey, T said I'm mid?
Yes.
Is that what you're going to say?
Because I don't operate at that standard. I don't hold myself to that very good standard, Terry.
Oh, Lord,
anyway, WoodwardSports.com chat thread. Alex Haggerty. Take that, Terry. Your response.
Congratulations to Kerby Joseph. He had a fine game. It was handed to him by Aaron Rodgers, but, bring the trophy in. And the Lions are in the playoff hunt. So let's get rolling on that.
WoodwardSports.com chat thread. iKingHorse says Sam's going to say Kerby didn't deserve it in 3, 2, 1.
No, that's insane. Kerby Joseph absolutely deserved it. And it goes to how well he's been playing in the last 3 games against the Cowboys. The Cowboys were looking to go ahead 10-6 before halftime. Kerby Joseph forces a fumble at the 6. The Lions take a lead going into the half. Against the Dolphins, the Dolphins are going after the Lions had made it 7-0. The Dolphins go down looking to tie it. Kerby Joseph forces a fumble at the 22, recovered by the Lions. The Lions go down and score and make it 14-0. Against the Packers, when the Lions had missed that 4th and 1, the Packers were going to go right down the field and score to take a 7-0 lead. Aaron Rodgers throws an interception off of Derek Barnes' helmet into the arms of Kerby Joseph. And that is not all. In the second half, Jared Goff makes that terrible mistake that he usually makes. Throws an interception. Lions are up 8-0. Packers are in perfect position to tie the game. Aaron Rodgers throws a pass down the middle, intercepted by Kerby Joseph. That is 4 forced turnovers in the last 3 games. And he is playing unbelievable.
And made breaks on the ball. Like those were a couple of those were veteran-style interceptions that made breaks on the ball when the receiver had the curl too.
That last one against that was intended for Robert Tonyan. That was a big-time break. That was an Ed Reidian type play. That's my new word, Ed Reidian.
Ed Reidian type play. No, but Terry, look, I know we laugh about it and stuff like that. And you weren't as impressed as a lot of us were. Terry, NFL Defensive Player, Terry. I know it's one game, but it's not just one game.
I said they didn't look at the film. They would probably give it to him. And you said, they never look at the film. Oh, Darren said that. They never look at the film. He had a very fine game. Now, I'm only saying Aaron Rodgers handed him.
No, Terry, that he made a break on that interception on the curl route. I don't know that there's another player on the Lions roster that's capable of making that play, if we're just being real.
Maybe Tracy Walker went healthy, but he's not really a ball hawk. Kerby Joseph, you saw it at Illinois. In his last season, he had 5 interceptions, and you're seeing it on the Lions. The ball just seems to find him, and you see players like that all throughout history, like an Ed Reed. I'm not saying Kerby Joseph is Ed Reed, but 4 turnovers forced in 3 games. 4 turnovers forced is a good season for a lot of players. Kerby Joseph has done that in 3 games.
He put the Lions in playoff position.
Yes, he did, Terry. I guess that's it. WoodwardSports.com chat thread. Buckle up, Terry. Here we go. iKingHorse. Terry's like the old dude in the balcony on the Muppets.
I knew that was coming. I just don't dress as nice.
Doug Fungus says, whoever came up with our defensive scheme against Green Bay deserves a damn trophy. Karen Rodgers was confused AF. Well, you know what, Doug? I know a lot of people have said that, and I don't disagree with you. However, I will add to that. You mix that with the play. I'm blown away by that one interception in particular. I haven't seen that before as a Lion, certainly within the last 2 decades. Anybody for the Detroit Lions. Maybe Dre Bly 2 decades ago or whatever, that season he went to the Pro Bowl. That was an high-level NFL play. And I'm sorry, Terry, it was. I know it was. I know you're blaming Karen Rodgers and all that stuff. Maybe he had an oil enema that morning that was getting away. I don't know what the deal is. All I know is he made a play.
Do you know who got the game ball after the victory? Aaron Glenn.
Yes.
And because I think part of it was, they came up with a different scheme that was good, but I think part of it was Campbell saw a guy that was under duress from the public and from other people, so he gave him the game ball to try to smooth things down a little bit.
And you do have to look, we crushed Aaron Glenn. This network crushed him. And if you're going to do that, then you have to turn it around and give him some respect with what they did.
100%, because say what you want about Aaron Rodgers, over the past decade or so, more than a decade, he's been one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, and he has killed the Lions. And no matter what, when you can hold an Aaron Rodgers-led Packer team to 9 points, that's big time. End of discussion.
WoodwardSports.com chat thread. Mike G says Terry's hat looks like he ran rum for Capone. Did you ever run rum for Capone?
No, I got this from Rodrigo.
Did you really?
No.
Dirty Dr. D, eat your crow, Terry. That break was top tier.
Okay, it was a top tier break, and he put the Lions in playoff position.
Ethan Brown says, and I just lost it there. Ethan Brown says Terry always criticizes the Lions all the time, but never gives them the flowers when they do something positive.
Because they very rarely do something positive. If I thought that the reason the Lions won was because of their great defense and was mostly of them, I would give them some flowers. And I've given them flowers before, and you guys out there didn't think they deserved it, and you criticized me for that. So the hell with all of you. I thought in this case, Aaron Rodgers, or Sharon Rodgers, whatever you want to call him, had people open, had people in position, and he screwed it up.
Terry's hat looks like he's ready to announce that Prohibition is over.
Prohibition is not over.
Terry's hat looks like he's ready to call Seabiscuit versus War Admiral.
And down the stretch they come. It's Seabiscuit.
Are you going to do an advertisement for war bonds? Yeah. Terry Foster here. Uncle Sam needs you to buy war bonds.
Well, at that time, they didn't let brothers do that. That was too complicated for us.
That's a good point.
So I couldn't do that.
That's facts. No, absolutely, that's facts. David Brewer says, everyone's pissing me off giving Rodgers' inefficiency more credit than the Lions. If Hutch doesn't read it, it's incomplete. The defense still has to make the play.
No, if Hutch doesn't read that, that's a touchdown to Bakhtiari.
He was all by himself,
100%.
man.
And
here's the thing that nobody heard that I said yesterday, that the interception that Hutchinson, or as I call him, Aiden Island, made, he made that interception during game study, during film study.
Right.
That he saw something, knew something was fishy, so he put himself in position. I said that, but I'm not going to get credit for it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson sucks too then.
Terry going full Nightmare on Elm Street with the outfit today.
I should have got the mask. You know, if it was Halloween, I would have brought the mask.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and look, I talked about it too in Sam Flannel. Aiden Hutchinson, that play alone shows me, right, like the motor, and the motor that everybody loves, and certainly what is probably what's going to make his career in the NFL is the motor. However, the recognition to make the play. And you know what else? And I'd be curious to ask him this if we were having a drink or something like that. Once you saw the play was going away from you, did you realize that you are officially out of the play and you may as well just fall back?
Well, that's what smart players do. That's
Right.
what smart defensive ends do. Like, maybe early in the season, he might have over-pursued and tried to go after Aaron Rodgers, and then Aaron Rodgers would have had a wide open David Bakhtiari. Maybe he has learned from his mistakes. Maybe he has studied film. And what have we been looking for out of Aiden
Drop
Hutchinson?
the word maybe. He has learned.
No, that's
because
very
if
true.
this same play happened a month ago, he would have gone after Aaron Rodgers, or he would have said, let me get my ass over here to the other side.
Oh,
But he studied something, it smelled a little fishy, and he said, okay, I better get over here because this ball's going to this guy.
Absolutely.
So this is growing as a player, and you don't. That's why they always say you don't necessarily win the game on Sunday. Sometimes you win the game on Wednesday. Sometimes you win the game on Thursday. He won that play probably on a Thursday or Friday.
And you know what, Aiden Hutchinson, if he doesn't make that play, the Packers might win that game. And that's what you want out of a number 2 pick. That's what you want.
Splash
Splash
plays
plays that impact winning. And Aiden Hutchinson made his biggest play as a Lion, and it was great to watch. That's what we want from our number 2 overall pick defensive end.
No, I agree. 1, 2, Foster's coming for you. That's from Detroit Dabber 313.